Hello everyone, I'm just burning a little sage. Gonna wait for some people to go online before we start our demonstration today. We're gonna do the magic candle demonstration, and we're also gonna announce the winner of the energy candle workshop. I'm burning sage so our energies are good. Ooh, like that smoke. And also calms me, and I tend to get nervous. I don't know why, because there's nobody here yet. Ah, there's somebody. Tell me that you're here. I can't see who's on, so if you say something or comment, then I'll actually see you. So talk to me. I think that's enough sage for now. For the new people, I want to talk a little bit about myself and let you know who I am and what I do. My name is Atena. Obviously, you guys know that. My internet website is psychicatena.com, just like the page, which is Psychic Atena. On Instagram, I'm Psychic Atena, so you can always find me by searching for that. Hi, Anne Marie. Haven't talked to you in a while. It's good to talk. Good to see you again. So, and hi, Aline. Good to see you too. I can't call you that. I'm sorry. You'll always be Gypsy to me. So I can't. I'm trying. So anyway, I have always been a psychic, and I do readings for people regularly. I do some magic for people occasionally. What I have started doing recently is these magic candles. They are energy candles with a lot of energy in them. I combine herbs and oils. I do a prayer over them. I consult my spirit guides when I make them. So that's why it was 2 days before the class that I actually finished a contest, so that I could actually see who really needed this candle and who was the right person to make this candle for. And honestly, I have 2 people, not one, that really need this candle, but there can be only one winner, so we're gonna announce them soon. Hi Alicia, thanks for joining us. Cecilia, welcome, good to see you. Waiting for more people. Armando. Hey, Armando, Mr. 7. I love seeing you guys here. That's a lot of people. I love it. So, anyway, these candles, I usually sell them for $15. So you can get them online at any time. You send me a direct message, or you can order it through my website. I'll still email you and we'll talk about your candle. And I like to use the jarred candles a lot, but I also like the other candles. I love antique candles because they come in all kinds of funky shapes. So antique candles are awesome. I got a whole boatload of candles recently, like the tall green ones. These are very good for fast energy. And I use small ones, I use big ones. So yes, the view is awesome here. This is just my backyard. The view is really nice in the front yard. So this is a nice tall candle. So anybody got a guess as to what I would normally do with these tall skinny candles? So I like to use them. I'm gonna wait for you guys to speak up a little bit. So I like to use these tall skinny candles for one specific purpose, and they're hard to find. These little guys are hard to find. You really have to search to get those. So I'm gonna give you some time to think about that. So these little candles right here, the little tea lights, I do these little candles that are super powerful and super fast. Yes, Cecilia, I have smudge right here. I did a little cleansing before because I was all hyped up. It's been a very busy day for a lot of people, and I know we're all a little hyped up. So let me burn a little more here. I'm lighting it for you. There you go. I don't know if you can see the smoke, but it's smoking. It's sunset time here in North Carolina, so you're going to catch the sun setting behind me. So, anyway, back to what I was saying before I was distracted so easily. These little candles, I make these little candles I like to call firecrackers, because they're like little firecrackers, and I put a lot of herbs and oils in them, and I burn them, and they're gone in 4 hours, and whatever you need is a burst of energy that's just immediate, and I love those. So those are fun to work with. So if you have a long-term project, for those I use these big boys. These big boys take forever to burn. They go slow. They burn gently over a period of a week or so. Now, I usually burn the candles here. I actually, upstairs up there, in my studio. And I burn them for people, but I can also wrap them up and ship them to you if you want to burn it yourself too. Since I do a prayer, I will include that with your shipment. I do a prayer whenever I light it, and I do turn it off at night because, you know, fire safety. Nobody wants to burn down their place, especially me. I love my place. So I want to tell you about a few events coming up. I've got some stuff for my North Carolina fans, and I've got some stuff for my Miami friends. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. Thanks for saying hello. Oh, yes, we do need more firecrackers. So, in Miami, this is happening this weekend on Saturday. My very, very dear friends are putting together a wellness event for you this Saturday. I'm not going to be there, but the 3 of them are going to be there. Actually, there's 4 of them, but only 3 are doing the event. The 4th one does all the promoting and all the background stuff that you guys don't see happening. But she's just as important to the team, so I'm going to say there's 4 of them. Gypsy, of course, is the promoter. That's Eileen on Facebook. So, and she is going to be the one you contact. You can see her talking here. Say hello. She's the one you're going to be contacting to book yourself if you want to go on this. This wellness event is going to be awesome. These are 3 very talented people. I'm going to start with Maria. Maria is a good friend of mine. She's got very calm energy. And she's going to host a grounding meditation. She's going to walk you through the process of calming. And these are things you can keep and take with you when you go home. And she's going to help you get into your solid self. Then Jessica's going to come on. And Jessica is also a good friend of mine. She is a very talented artist and a very... you should ask her about her poetry sometime. She's very interesting in that way. She does great writing. But what she will be doing is she's going to be doing yoga. She's going to do a gentle yoga for you to just calm down and center and focus. So it won't be anything hard or strenuous, but it'll balance you. It'll make you very serene. So you will be at that point working on yourself. And then Mr. 7, Armando Mr. 7 is going to come in, and you will get some messages from Spirit. He's going to talk to you about what your spirit guides want to tell you, or what his spirit guide has to tell you. He is a very gifted medium. He has helped me a lot, so I can speak from my own experience. He's incredible. So, and a lot of time people say, well, you're psychic. Why do you need a psychic? Well, because it's hard to read for yourself. You don't have the objectiveness as you do with somebody who hasn't read before, who hasn't been there before. So that's why psychics consult each other, because it's easier if somebody else who doesn't know you is telling you this stuff, who doesn't have all that judgment and all that hope and, you know, is this what I'm hearing because this is what I want to hear, or is this what I'm hearing because it's really true? So it's always good to get a second opinion. So we are, I'm sorry, I'm reading this, so I just said Armando can't break a hip. So Armando will probably not do much yoga, but he will be there with you. He's going to give you wonderful messages from Spirit, and everybody will get a reading or a message at this workshop. This is happening this Saturday morning at Madison Hammocks Park in Coral Gables. You cannot register at the event. You have to register by tomorrow. So it's only $25 for all 3 events. So it'll be awesome, and I do encourage my Miami friends to go and just register, contact Mr. 7. I will post a link on my page following this video, so you will see it on there, and get yourself some healing, some balancing, get yourself recentered if you're in Miami. So that's my big announcement for my Miami friends. I hope you go. Let me know how it goes, because I wish I was there to take it, but I'm not. Actually, no, I take it back. It's too hot. I like it here better. I don't wish I was there. So my North Carolina friends, hi, wave if you're here. or say hello if you're here. I am going to be doing my very first North Carolina Aura event where I'm going to be giving you your Aura readings with your picture. It's going to tell you a little about yourself, if you're balanced, and whatever you need to do. This is going to be at the block off Biltmore. I always have to read that because I can never say it right. June 29th, which is a Friday. It's a short time, only 2 hours, between 6 and 8 p.m. There's an event there going on every Friday in June with, it's called Steam Colors, and it's this eclectic, artistic, bringing people together, bringing the community together kind of event. So if you guys don't say anything, I'm going to think it's frozen. It might be frozen, so I won't be seeing your comments for a while. So if you just join in, welcome, say hello so I know that you're here, because I can just see a number of how many people are here. If you're not talking to me, that I can't see you coming. So let's wave, say hello, say hi, whatever you need. So on June 29th, which is that Friday, I'm going to be doing aura photography. I'm going to give you your reading. Some of you had aura photos with me before, so you know what it's like, you know how it works, and you know how wonderful it can be. It's not just an aura photo that you send out and you get a computer. Hi Mandy, welcome. I'm glad you made it to Facebook. So it's not just an aura photo that I send you out with a 70-page printout from a computer. I actually give you a reading based on your photograph, so it'll be awesome. It's not very long, so you can spare a few minutes. The block of Biltmore is a vegan bar, and so you can have some vegan snacks and have some drinks. You can hang out, you can listen to the music. There's a lot going on that night, so welcome there. Hi Diana, hi Serenity. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are all here. So I want to check my other list here. I want to make sure all my contestants are here. I have a secret list of contestants. And I want to talk to you about the process of selecting the winner. Has been a very difficult one because I want everyone to win, but as we all know, everyone can't come in. Hi Ingrid, welcome. So everyone can't see it all at once, so I am going to start by announcing the winner. And I have 2 people that I want to honor here, and if she doesn't come in, then the second one may fall off. So I can have that. It was a very hard choice between the 2 people that needed the candles the most, and my spirit guide was like, you know, you really got to do both, and I'm like, no, I really can't, because that's not fair to everyone. So there's only one winner, and we're going to do 1 candle, so that's how it is. Are you guys hoping? Let me see those crossed fingers. Let it be me, let it be me, let it be me. So now remember, all of you contestants who have already entered, I have already sent you your coupon, so you will get a discount on our candles. The candles are not expensive, they're only $15, and you get all that magic no matter what you need, no matter how big or how small or how skinny, how tall the candle is. So it's one price, and I do everything for you. I can ship it to you, you have to pay for shipping, or I can burn it here. So it's up to you to decide. So without further ado, now that I think everybody's here, I'm seeing a good number of people watching, so I want to talk to you about the winner. Got a secret note here for the winner. Now, are you ready? So the winner needed a candle that is special, so that will help them love themselves more and find wisdom in relationships. So we're going to work on herbs and oils for that, and the winner is, drumroll, Mandy Mary Lane. Say hi Mandy, you got your candle, are you excited? I saw you on here. So congratulations Mandy, we're gonna do your candle now that we're talking about it. So considering your purpose, we are going to go slow. So yes, Cecilia, congratulations, Mandy. Now, the second person, I'm going to contact you privately and let you know what we can do for you, because you do need your candle, but I know even though you didn't win, we're going to work something out so you can have your candle too. As I said, they're not hard to get. So whenever you do any kind of energy work, the first thing that I like to do, hey Mandy, you're here. Did you log off for a minute there? Did you see that you won? Okay. So the first thing I like to do whenever I start any kind of energy work is set a protection prayer. You can say whatever protection form you like, but I like certain prayers for certain purposes. That's not the right one. That's the right one. So I have recently been working with this wonderful healer. I'm not sure where he is now, but he's originally from Britain. His name is Christopher Macklin, and he's been doing really wonderful work around the world, and this guy's intense. You guys should look him up. He has a bunch of prayers posted on his website, and I really liked, usually I'm very good at making these things up as I go, because I get a lot of information from my spirit guide all the time, but I like the one that he made. It really called home, so I'm going to use that one. And this is the prayer from protection from Christopher Macklin. It says, I am of God. I ground myself to the earth. I command you, God, to place a sphere of unconditional love from the ultimate dimension around me to protect me from any negative entities, fractals thereof, manipulations, and transmissional frequencies that are not for my highest good through all space-time continuum and in every dimension. Thank you, God, and I send you my unconditional love. So mote it be. When you order stuff from Christopher, he'll send you these little bookmarks that have a bunch of prayers on them, so it's easy to keep around with you. So we are now in our space. I already did the saging, but for the demonstration purpose, I have a little candle burning here, but I need more fire. Fire! Who here likes bonfires? I know I do. If you make candles, you love fire. That's just what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and sage all the candles. For those of you that missed it earlier, I was talking about the different types of candles I use, from the itty bitty little birthday style candles to the bigger ones, to the pillar candles, which I like because they're very festive. This unicorn candle, I call it my unicorn candle. I like to use these for angel work. They're always a lot of fun. Most typically I will use the jarred candles such as these. They come in different sizes, and it doesn't really matter if it's a tall jar or a short jar, because if you look at them, they're really the same size candle. They're just different size jars, and I find those very helpful because they burn fairly fast and they have a strong, powerful energy. So the one we're going to be using today is this one for Mandy. It's pink, and we love using pink for love. And have you guys figured out yet what I'm using this one for? Come on, somebody's got to know. Yes, Lynette, bonfires, yes! So these candles I use for weight loss because they're tall and skinny. And when we're trying to manifest skinny, we want to use skinny candles. So they're awesome. Either that or a really big one to send out the energy. So. Okay, candles, people have different purposes. Different people have different purposes. Some people get very specific, like I want this merger to go through, or I want this job to happen, I want a promotion, or I'm arguing with my brother and I need help trying to soothe the relationship. People have very specific needs. Then there are others who are kind of wishy-washy about what their needs are, like, oh, I want one for general protection. So, and it doesn't matter really which one we use, you will get what you need. So usually when you send me an intention that is very general, I will consult my guides, and I'm going to make it very specific even if you're not. So you're gonna get what you need either way. So for Mandy, I love this candle. This is making me very happy. We are going to start by talking about the herbs we're going to use. I have my secret little love potion herbs. I got this big package originally I think 2 years ago when I came to visit North Carolina, and it's got all these wonderful herbs. Let's see if I can see it. There you go. You can see it's got a good mixture in there. I don't want to put too many because they can catch fire, but I do want that rose hip. We want that one in there. Okay. So this wonderful mix, it also smells good. I actually made tea with it, and I found that it really is not just for love, but it is also calming. I wish you had smell-o-vision, so isn't that nice? So I found that it's not just calming, it is also good for lowering blood pressure and keeping you relaxed, which I like. So we're going to use my love herb because the first intention of this candle is self-love. The other herb that is not in there that I'm going to add are rose petals. These are pink rose petals, see? And they're dried, so they're perfectly good for use. These are actually edible quality, so you can actually eat these, and I plan to do these in a tea in upcoming weeks. So I'm gonna make some cookies with roses on top, rose petals, because I'm fancy like that. And for healing, because self-love, if you need more self-love, if you need to stand and hold your ground about something, then what you really need is healing, and lavender is wonderful for that. It is a very powerful and understated herb that people don't use enough. They usually put it in their bath to relax them, which is true, it does relax you, but we also want more. So we got the herbs in there, and I always want to put their energy in there. Now, so you asked me, how do I put the intentions into a candle? Well, that's easy. I write it with a Sharpie. So there's nothing too fancy about it. Any way you can get your intention in here. So I will first write your name on there. Mandy, because it's your candle. Lane. See, this is who the candle is for. So, hi Marcy, welcome. So the second thing we're going to do is we're going to add your intention or what you want. I'm going to put a little more than I've said. So, because some things need to be kept private, you know, this is a very public forum. So, we definitely want the love in there. So I'm going to write that. And so I hope it gives you lots of good, wonderful energy. So you guys still here? Okay. So now that we've written our intention on here and the name on the back of the candle, I like to put on here with gratitude, because everything we do, gratitude is so important. We want to be grateful for this wonderful energy that our spirits are sending us, that our fairies are sending us, and all these good energies that are coming to us. With gratitude. And yes, I am a witch, so I will put, I know most people think I'm a fairy. I'm kind of a Viking fairy because of my because of my spirit guides. So it's okay, Marcy, you can watch this later also. It'll be there for 24 hours. You can go. I won't hate you. Actually, I don't know how to hate, so sorry. So once you write with gratitude, I am a witch, so I am going to put underneath the intention, so mote it be, because that's the signature we use. So mote it be. Okay, so there you go. Oh, I forgot this reverses things. So then I have learned a very, very powerful healing sigil that I like to do as part of my rising star healing. It's called the Prima Agni, and it has evolved since, but I kind of like to stick to the original that I learned. It's got my energy in it, and it looks like a heart with a little triangle under it, and this wonderful symbol can make anything happen. It's you can actually feel it. If you could feel this, you would feel the heat coming off of this. It's not like burning hot. It's not going to burst into flames or anything, but it is very healing, very, very loving energy. So we got these going. Awesome. So there are two things that I want to add to this. One is cayenne pepper, and I like to use organic whenever I can. We like cayenne pepper because we want this to be speedy. So we're going to add that. And the other one that I'd like to add is, to keep it pure, is sage. You know how we burn sage in our little sage smudges? Well, this is the same sage. You can use kitchen herbs to do these things. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. So we want to keep these energies pure. So we definitely want to use the sage. So I'm going to use several oils. This little bottle right here, you can see the little crystal in there, is moldavite. Moldavite is a really, really nice, it smells so good. I'm telling you, smell-o-vision. Somebody invent that. So Moldavite is a very, very good balancing, healing, and general purpose. I would say general purpose oil, because whatever you use Moldavite in, your intention guides where it goes. So I like Moldavite oil. The other one comes from the fairies. We want the fairy energy to come in here, and we're going to use pure balsam oil that I had gotten from a shop up here in the North Carolina mountains. It smells wonderful. It smells like Christmas. No, it smells like a conifer forest, actually, more than Christmas. And I'm not talking the kind you get in Pine Sol. And we're going to do that. We're going to add a few drops. You don't want to use too many because oil burns and you don't want to start a fire. So we got the fairy energies. So for the fairies, we got the juniper oil. Now, there is this little oil, which I like. It is called Jupiter's Thunder. It is a blend of 42 different oils. You can see it's kind of sparkly and shiny, and it's got all kinds of things in there. I love this oil because I use this one to bring one of my Viking guides in. Well, I only have one Viking guide in. This is his oil. So I'm going to use that so that he works with us, and he is working with us. So we got that going. Okay, so we got the oils and the herbs, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I burn these. Now, normally, if I was to ship this, what I would do is I would actually put it in my oven and let the candle melt, so that all the herbs and oils go into the wax itself. But since I'm not putting it in my oven here, because that would take forever, I am just going to skip to the next step and talk about the crystals that I have chosen for this candle. Now, Mandy, you've got a lot of crystals, girl. So first thing I use is a crystal grid. This is my general grid. It's very, see, there you go. You can see it's very pretty. I put it on a mirror. It's just a mirror. Infinite mirror, see? I like that. So we're going to use the crystal grid because we want that energy. And this is 24 karat gold, so it's not some little metal thing. This is an important grid. And we usually put our candle on top of our grid. Oh my God, it smells so good. Mandy, your candle is divine. So now that we have our candle sitting here on top of our grid, we're going to talk about the crystals. This is a John of God healing crystal. It has been charged by his healing energy, and it is a tiger eye. Tiger eye is a powerful stone. It is clear about its intention. Anything you're thinking or willing or wanting, or just anything you focus on, it brings it, boom, right there for you. So we're going to use that. We're going to use selenite. I use selenite in everything because that is the Viking seer stone, and he always needs to be here. And for you, Mandy, I've got my brand new Lemurian quartz. This brings us centering, it brings us to our wisdom, it brings us to the ancient ones, and we need that for you because you need to hone in on your ancestors. You need to talk to your ancestors. You need to bring them in and work with them, because this is what it's about. We've got the rose quartz angel to lighten the energies. These are all very powerful stones, so we need to something a little light and balancing. I don't have a rose quartz fairy, so the angel will do. They're really the same thing. Rose quartz, as we all know, is for love, but working with the other ones, it gets a lot more complicated. So I'm gonna have to do a whole class on that, actually. Who wants a crystal class? Raise your hand. So while you're raising your hand, the third one I'm gonna do is this crystal skull. It is amber. This amber skull is actually a Max skull. We spent some time with Max the crystal skull, and he charged this one for me, so I love it dearly. We're gonna work with this crystal skull because skulls tend to be scary to some people because, you know, it's a skull, but there is nothing that represents the self more than the skull. We all have one. It's in our head. So without it, we don't function. So it is about the self. It's about the you. It's about the individual, that you are here in this physical plane. So skulls are very important for keeping you in that human realm. So now I get the feeling, Mandy, you might like skulls, because I've seen you perform and you look like a total punk rocker kind of skull girl. I'm sorry, it's a yellow sweet one, not a big black scary one, but it has a purpose, so we're going to work with that also. So now that we have all of our ingredients for a candle, hi Diana, good to see you. Now that we have all of our ingredients, whoops, the table just shook, for our candles, we're going to do a little meditation and a prayer for it. I like to clear the energies. I know we are very protected with that wonderful divine love. But the other thing I like to do is sound healing, because we want to incorporate all the senses. We've got the sense of smell, we've got the fire, we've got the water, we've got the crystals. We don't have sound. Well, that turned out bad. There we go. Whew. This is a tuning fork. I use a crystal with it. Oh, I love that energy. I hope you guys like that. It's similar to a singing bowl, but a lot more direct and kind of like a cross between a singing bowl and a burning sage, where you get a little of both. And I got this one a long time ago, and I love using it for clearing crystals and herbs and oils and whatever else I need. So the last thing we're going to add to your candle, Mandy, is these beautiful flowers that I picked earlier today. These are daisies from my garden. We're just going to put these in here to remind us that we are beautiful, that you are beautiful. And they're very cleansing. White flowers are good for removing negative energies, but they're also a connection to nature. So we want flowers because we are connected to nature. As you all know, I work a lot with nature spirits. Fairies is the one I talk about the most. And there's your candle. So we're going to call upon all of our guides and all of our ancestors to make this candle true for Mandy. So if you guys would just work with me for a minute and concentrate on all the best energies for Mandy, because we love her. I'm also using Reiki because I'm a Reiki master and I just can't help it. A lot of people do Reiki, so remember you can use that to charge your candles. And I've got the rising star sigil on there too. So there is a lot of energy. You guys, it's amazing. You can feel the heat off of this, which to me is awesome. So then we're going to light this candle. This is for you, Mandy. There we go. And it's burning. So now I never talked to Mandy if she wants me to ship her candle or not. Oh my god, it's really burning. So I don't know what your intentions here are. So we will see as we go. This is it for the demo. If you would like a candle, please go ahead and order one now. For anybody watching, if you order it today, I'm going to give you a discount. Just message me directly before midnight tonight and you're going to get a discount on your candle. I'm going to give you $1 off. I know it's just $1, but the candles are really cheap, so a little discount always goes a long way. If you need a little more guidance on what your candle needs or what candle you would like, I would suggest you get a reading. You can get a single question or you can get a full reading. It's up to you. I have many options starting at $10. So again, my services are not that expensive. I try to make it affordable for everyone and still be able to eat, because I like to eat. So there's your candle, Mandy. Oh, I feel so happy about this. This is a wonderful, wonderful energy. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Marcy. So thank you everyone for tuning in or watching me make this candle. And remember, if you want a weight loss candle, I got some skinny ones in stock. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. I love all of you joining here. My website, remember, psychicatena.com. Send me a message and we'll talk later. Bye everyone. I don't know how to turn this off. This always happens to me. Maybe you just need to see it burn for a while. Bye. Congratulations, Mandy.